Wizirdi and the universe of Wizirdi world. Um, I don't know. This is my first time doing anything like this. This is my first time making a video response to something like this or anything. I normally don't do this, but one, I think this is pretty cool. So thank you, Wizirdi, for giving us the chance to enter a contest that is pretty cool because I'm really excited. Who is not excited? I'm excited. Anyways, just down to the questions real quick. Number one, when did I start using GameMaker? I started using GameMaker a while back. I can't really remember the year, but I remember it was a while back because GameMaker was still under early development. It was version 5.0, 5.1. But I didn't get serious until 2 years ago. Question number two. What was my first GameMaker project? My first GameMaker project was a top-down shooting game where the player was a spaceship and you would control it and shoot things. And it was you would have to fight your way to the top where aliens or other spaceships will come down and shoot at you. And I remember that I made that game using the drag and drop options. So the controllers were pretty bad and the whole mechanics of the game was a little not too good. But hey, I was, beginning to explore the world of GameMaker. And but the game itself was pretty decent because I had a health bar, I had the score system, I had sparks, and the collisions were actually pretty decent. And I have five bosses. I would have battles with bosses, and I will have secret stages, secret levels that you can only unlock if you would reach a certain level of health, or if you would empty a whole level and you will kill every single enemy with certain health. So the whole game was pretty decent. I never released it because when I make games for myself, and then I don't feel comfortable releasing them until I'm like, okay, I'm really happy with this one. I'm going to put it out there for people to play, and if they like it, they like it, and if they don't, then they don't. And it was called Galactic Hunter. Galactic Hunter was my first GameMaker game, and I still play it until this day. Until this day, I still play my first game. I still think it's pretty badass. So yeah, question number three. My recent project, actually, I don't have a name for it because I'm still playing with ideas, but the code name for it, it's Valhalla Rising. And I found out that I can't use that name because there's a movie called Valhalla Rising. And yes, if for those who know about mythology or history, the game itself, it's based on this little tiny Viking, a chibi Viking, and it's going to be a 2D scrolling platform like Mario, bouncing on top of things and hitting blocks with your fist or your head or whatever. And I have the player where you have the option of hack and slash your enemies, and it's based on Norse mythology, Viking history, because I like Vikings a lot. It was one of my favorite subjects back in. Next question. How would GameMaker Studio help me? It will help me because I've been using GameMaker for a while, but I didn't get serious until 2 years ago or somewhat like that. And then I found out Wizirdi and his videos, and that helped me a lot. I was really excited to find Wizirdi and his videos. So It will help me a lot because right now, pretty much everyone has a smartphone. I have a smartphone, and I play games on my phone. And now the Game Maker Studio is making it possible for independent game makers to make a game, and then with a click of a button, just export the game into an extension such as HTML5 or iOS or Windows 8 or for Android. That is super exciting. Like, how can you not be exciting? How can you not be excited if you are a game developer or game designer or whatever, that you like to make games and you have been working with video games for a while, and then you find out that you don't have to go through the whole concept and the whole mess of coding a game and then have to code so more to make it compatible with the other platforms and consoles. I'm super excited about Game Maker Studio. And that's why it will help me, because I would like to learn more about GML when it comes down to making a game where you have to use on your phone the option of touch the screen and making the player do something as you touch the screen. So the bottom line is I want to learn the mechanics for that extension. Smartphones and Macs and Windows 8 and Androids and Steam and all those platforms, all those options that now are being released and handed to any independent game developer, which is me and all of you guys. It's so exciting. Confession is, I really don't snack on anything. I don't like to eat when I'm programming, even though that helps to get, when you have been coding for a while, and I mean hours, because sometimes I pull a all-nighter. I don't sleep for a whole night and I'm just coding. I'm just in front of my computer coding. And yes, I understand it helps when you're chewing on something or you're snacking on whatever, candy or whatever, but I don't like to eat when I'm working on the computer because my fingers get all sticky or full of grease or whatever, and then I'm touching the keyboard and I'm typing and then it's a whole mess. I don't like to eat. I drink a lot of tea. So I don't drink soda or I don't drink any of the energy drinks because I don't believe in that. And they taste pretty bad because I have tasted some of them. And I don't like to drink energy drinks or coffee or soda. So I drink a lot of tea, iced tea, black tea, green tea, my favorite chamomile tea with a little bit of honey. That's what helps me focus when I have a whole bunch of code that I forgot to comment and I don't know what's what and I'm trying to debug something. Tea helps me calm down and focus. I also listen to a lot of music. I like to listen to music when I'm coding, and I'm a metalhead, so I listen to a lot of death metal, black metal, folk metal, symphonic metal. Depends on the mood and depends on the game that I'm working on. I listen to that kind of music, metal, just metal, metal. So, so yeah, um, I'm pretty sure I cover every single question, and I'm hoping it just kind of helps my chances of winning because I think it's pretty awesome. And I want to thank personally, finally, I want to thank Wizirdi for making this possible, for giving us the opportunity to making a video and tell you, Wizirdi, thank you, at least from me, thank you. You have helped me a lot with my games when it comes to making games. So I don't care if I win or not. To be honest, I just wanted to be a part of the contest and be part of your channel. And I just want to say thank you. I am a member of your site and I'm a member of your channel. I'm a follower, so I follow you on Twitter. I don't want to sound like a creep, but I am a big fan of yours. So thank you, and if I win, I'll be the happiest guy ever, and I will thank you so more, and you will help me to get me to that level that I'm trying to reach. I'm trying to reach that level where I feel comfortable with myself, with my skills of coding and game development. That I'm trying to reach that skill and that level where I can actually say, hey, I make games as a hobby, and eventually I would like to make games for a living. That's my goal. So thank you again, Wizirdi, and thank you, you and all your fans. You know, you're the best. You're awesome, dude. You're really awesome. So see you next time, next contest. If I don't win, you will see me in the next contest. Bye.